it's Glamlight of Save the Victory Roll. How's everybody doing today? Your older than average YouTuber is here for another installment of navigating new releases while on a no-buy. And this week is a banger. So if you want to see what new releases have been ruminating around in my brain, you're in the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. Alrighty, so glasses on and we are ready. I was actually a little smart this week, and again I have put together my little list here of all the things, put them in the order of the way I want to talk about them. Maybe this time we will actually keep it in that order. Let's see. So first up here, I'm just going to show you the cover because that was the first thing that I saw and tweaked my attention, and we will pop it up around here somewhere. And this is from Cosmic Brushes. Now this is a brand from the UK that I've been eyeing for ages. They had, I think, their first palette kind of was under the radar and a few people knew about it. Then the second palette exploded and it took forever for people to try and get to that palette. They keep releasing. It looks so good, and now they've got a third one. And this one, now the first one looks nice. The second one I really liked, like everybody else, but this one, I think this one may be it. And then I think if I'm off my no buy and all three are available, because their prices are pretty decent, I wouldn't be surprised if I picked up all three because it's kind of like they all go together. So what we've got here is the, what are they calling it here? The Delicious Delights palette. And it is 20 beautiful, delicious, sweet inspired shades, 6 shimmers, 14 mattes. 4 of the shimmers are shifters, yippee. One of those is an iridescent duochrome and one is a high shine foiled multichrome. Sounds amazing and absolutely delicious. They are correct. It is available on June 23rd, 6 p.m. UK time, and it's saying 10 a.m. PST, 12 p.m. CST, 1 p.m. EST, or 6 p.m. UK time. So there we go. And then they said this is the final sibling to our other palette. See, I knew it. And it says here, she works beautifully as an addition to all of them, or can be used as a standalone to create stunning pastel and bright looks. And you know how much I love a pastel. And yeah, so here was the first little sneak peek of some of the colors, and right away that shade called Frosting, that purpley shade, looked delish. The pink on top of it, that beautiful blurply blue underneath, it looks really good. And then here is a picture of the full palette, and it is a pastel dream with definitely some shifty shades. The way they show that picture on that background looks, or the palette on the background looks really, really nice. I think the whole aesthetic is really lovely. And then here is some pictures of swatches and showing it on light to medium and dark skin. And you can see that the colors show up beautifully on all three. They do look like they're nicely swatched. I don't think they're edited or anything. They just look really, really good. And then here is the last kind of picture that I have, is kind of showing them all together. So you can see the palette, the swatches, the cover, and then a little bit of the specialty foil shades on the fingers there. And I think that looks really nice. That blue and that pink, just the whole aesthetic looks really good. So again, they go fast. So again, I'll tell you the times one more time. You can work it out, and then with your time zone. So again, it's 6 p.m. UK time on June 23rd, which is 10 a.m. PST, 12 p.m. CST, and 1 p.m. EST. So there you go. Work it out for your time zone if you are so interested. So there are a lot of palettes, and this next release is 4 of them. And at first when I saw the sneak peek, I was like, oh yeah, I just want that one. But then I saw the swatches and I want all 4. But here we go. This is from Notoriously Morbid, and it is their 10th anniversary. So it says here, as promised, here's pricing for the quads. Releasing on our 10th anniversary release, which is June 23rd at 1 p.m. EST. So that would be 10 p.m. my time tomorrow. So there we go. But the time I load this video, you still have some time to check this out. This is, again, there's 4 different quads. Here, I'll show you them with the covers here. They're $29.99 US each, so it's $30. So yeah, $120 for all 4. wait till you see these colors. And here are the 4 quads. And when I was looking at the first one in the top left, the one with the blue, the sparkly black with blue, that was the one I was kind of looking at. I thought, yeah, that's the one I want. And the one with the purple background looked pretty good. But then I saw these are the swatches. And then I was like, yeah, I want all of them. I want all 4. So if I win the lotto over the next few days, I think I would like to have them all. So again, this comes out tomorrow at 1 p.m. EST or 10 p.m. West Coast time. They will also be offering these as press singles, but they didn't release a price that I saw yet for them. This looks really cute. So these are the quads for their 10th anniversary, and they've got some great names like Miss Murder, December Underground, How Did We Get Here, Riot, Feeling This, Roses by the Stairs, Girl at the Rock Show, which is a beautiful yellow. So anyways, that is Notoriously Morbid. That is, again, a brand that I've also been wanting to try. I've never had the pleasure, but these look really good. So are you getting any of these quads? Let me know, because again, right now I'm living vicariously through everybody else but myself. All right, so next up is one of my favorite brands, and I will just pop up the first picture that I saw here, and this is Give Me Glow Cosmetics, and this is a palette reveal, and it says, meet our new mini addition to the palette family and sister to the Juicy Olive. And it is the Juicy Blueberry. It says here, we are serving a fresh batch of newness, y'all. This palette is as big as my iPhone with 26 millimeter square pans. Is it bigger than this iPhone? Interesting. But again, there's no, if you look at the palette here, there's no wasted space. If you squish them even closer, there's no way you get another color in. So that looks really good. So what else does it say here? It says here, we're obsessed with how tiny this is compared to what we're used to for all these years making huge palettes. Yes, I only have a couple of their palettes, but they are, though thin, are a little bit bigger. It says here, this 10-pan palette comes with a multi-chrome foil called Bake Sale Queen, which is a rich blueberry base that shifts from deep blue to purple and magenta. That sounds really nice. Then we have her favorite, which is Sugared Blueberry Drizzle, a mix of 4 pastel multi-chrome pigments, which made this beautiful multi-dimensional periwinkle shimmer. There are 8 creamy mattes that we legit copied from an actual muffin while creating this. Talk about hard work and dedication. Yeah, they said here that they heard that we all asked for smaller pans, smaller palettes, so we're absolutely listening. And yes, Give Me Glow is going through a rebrand. We can't wait to introduce everything. We've worked so hard on this. One thing we won't have, all the palettes in this style, we'll have a mix of paper magnetic, as this one is in particular is not magnetic. So retail for $45 and has 2 multi-chrome pigments. Launch date is 10 a.m. CST, June 30th. Swatches are coming. So you've got another week to make up your mind if this is what you want. And then I just have one more photo, and it's just kind of a multi-photo of the palette, and you can see definitely the blueberry muffins. So this is cute. I love their quality. I have 2 of their palettes. I've always wanted more, but again, more is more when it comes to makeup, isn't it? And I really can't have it all. But I do like this. I'm very curious to see more with the rebrand. I like the big palettes. I don't mind the bigger packaging, but I can see why some people may want smaller pans. And that may also, if it can make a little bit cheaper in price, that is good. And then how often do you finish a palette, right? Right. Okay, so let's take a break from eyeshadow palettes and take a look at this. I got this from Makeup on My Radar, and it is a new release from Too Faced. There are 2 different things. There's a highlighter and a sheer glossy multi-use powder. I kind of like the sheer glossy multi-use powder. Is kind of my idea, but the highlighter looks good too. I'm a really big fan on Too Faced powder products. and their eyeliner. So regarding the highlighter, which was the thing that originally caught my attention, it says this next generation second skin glossy glow highlighter gives a wet look finish to an easy to use powder formula. And then it says wear it anywhere for a moonlit luminescence that is out of this world. Again, gluten-free, mineral oil-free, paraben-free. They're $36 each. Here's just a close-up of the highlighter, the Moon Crush highlighter, and then here is of the luminescence powder, or the sheer glossy multi-use powder. I like things with really long titles these days. Both look nice. I think both for me would be more of a highlighter. I don't know if I want too much of glowy all over powder, but I just thought the shades look really, really pretty. And then here is a picture here with the Summer Moon highlighter with the three young ladies wearing it. And the picture doesn't look too much different, just a little bit lighter for the shimmering powder, the one called Shooting Star. And then I also have some quick swatches to look at here, and then you can see what Summer Moon, the highlighter, and Shooting Star, the shimmery powder looks like. And like I said, both of them to me are more like a highlighter, and that's probably how I would use them. And I would assume they would be at Sephora. And it just says coming soon, stay tuned. So you might want to check out your local Sephora. So there we go, on to the next release. And now we're on to actually a collection. And this is from Glamlight. Do I have a photo of the full collection? Sort of. No. Here's the palette. I was going to say sort of, but it's swatches. So here is the palette. And then what we have here is the Rick and Morty X Glamlight full collection. It includes a setting spray, and this is their first ever setting spray. I love a good setting spray. It's $15. And if you look at the packaging here, here's the bottle. It looks like a, one of those beakers. I was gonna say a science experiment bottle, but it looks like a beaker. That is really cute. Then we also have the duochrome highlighter trio. So here we are, and they looked to be like in shades of pink and purple, but then like it says they have shifts, so I'd be curious to see that. Then there is the accelerated time lip kit, and then which is $14, and there's also the hologram lip kit, which is also $14. So I'll just show you, yes, so this is the accelerated lip kit, and this looks like to be kind of like a peachy red shade. I don't see any swatches for that. And then the other one, this one here, the Ricky hologram, it looks like it's more, I want to say purpley, but then it's got a darker pencil, so I'm very curious. Then what else is there? And then there is the Rick and Morty 30 shade palette. I'll pop this one up again. It is $36. This is the thing that caught my eye. This one is really pretty. It's got lots of greens, which I love, blues that I like, turquoise, orange, some nice shimmery shades. This looks really nice. They're also doing a PR search, so I threw my hat in the ring, and if you would like some Glamlight PR, definitely go to their page and give it a go. This is launching this Saturday at 8 a.m. PST. And you can also get the full set for $90, which is a $97 value, so you save $7. You put that towards shipping, right? So there we go. And then it says, get ready for the adventure of interdimensional glam. I like it. That looks really good. And then last up, it is just a little sneak peek here. And this is from Blend Bunny, and it's called the, what is it? Sugar and Grunge. I was just trying to read the script, and I was like, is that sugar? Yes, Sugar and Grunge. And that's all we have is this cover, and it says here, forget sugar and spice, 90s sweethearts where forever will be sugar and grunge. It's a two-part collection that was an absolute joy to design, so I'm very curious. Being a 90s preteen teen, the concept, shade names, and designs were so fun for me. Can't wait to show you what's inside. What do you predict? Well, I was a teen in the 80s, a young adult in the 90s. 90s, I liked the grunge portion more, but I am very curious to see if it's going to be a half and half, or there's going to be one sugar and one side grunge. I'm curious to see what happens, but that's just a little sneak peek. So there we go. That's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Are any of these releases calling to you? Is there something that you like? Or you like me on a no buy and just watching everybody vicariously. Yep, that's it. If you'd like to give us a like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe hit that notification bell, it'd be greatly appreciated. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends. We can still ogle new releases together. As always, behave, make good choices, and we will talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.